Alright, so in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can make a VSL using just your smartphone. Now, just before we get started, it's very important you know what VSL means. Okay. Now, there are a lot of ways to literally get your product sold, but one of the ways that is the surest is literally using a visual representation of everything you would have told them manually in a sales page. You don't understand, right? Now, what's the meaning of VSL? VSL means a video sales letter. All right. This is you representing the traditional mode of selling, a traditional sales page in a video format. There are myriads of ways to do that, literally. Some people would, if it does not have a text, it's not a video sales letter, right? Now, you must have seen people literally presenting something to you using a PowerPoint. That thing they are doing. People, okay, you go to people's DM, want to buy a product, they send you to YouTube to watch a particular video that literally would explain everything you are about to get, what it entails, its features, what you stand to benefit, and how to literally purchase it. That thing is called a VSL. You can literally use VSL to sell any digital product. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? VSL can be used to sell any digital product, anything from affiliate marketing products to Amazon KDP products to, graphic design product, any product whatsoever. Do you understand? So now the best way to, if you don't know how to create a VSL, this is going to give you the exact things that is needed to be in a VSL. And probably I will tag some VSL that you can literally learn from. Do you understand? Now, let's start. Now, VSL must literally, now there are things that literally makes up a VSL. Hook. Now, hook, for every video, literally, it's very important that the hook is very strong. With what I have here, it says starts with a powerful opening, a compelling statistics about financial struggles, a relatable anecdote, or a captivating visual. Now let's take for an instance here. This is a VSL I created. Okay, this one I did literally. Some of you must have seen it on YouTube. Okay, now this is what I actually used as my hook. I said how you can bag 300k to a million in a monthly without referrals, writing ebooks, or spending much on capital. Now, some people would decide to start their hook with testimonial. Some people would decide to start the video with anything, something that is enough to literally make people stay glued to the video to the point you basically break down all of the process, then you sell them something. You see, the most successful VSL are VSL with processes. They used to say show walk-ins. Don't just be shouting, be blah, blah, blah. Show walk-ins. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Now, let's take for an instance now. Now, I'll tell you how it literally transitions in VSL. Now, you must have seen a lot of people, probably in my own VSL too. When we start a VSL, after using the strong hook on you, then we show you a particular thing. Probably some people will sell, they're going to explain a transformational story. Some people decide to literally show you their earnings. Depending on anyone, if you're a beginner, you don't have earnings to show, you just want to literally, want to, okay, use somebody who like, okay, here's somebody that made so amount using the same strategy. Here's somebody that used so amount using the strategy. Then all of those things, don't worry, by the end of this video, you know how to get them, structure them, and create yours. It's not very hard. VSL is quite the simplest thing to do. Okay. Now, stating the problem, literally the best way to sell to people is people buy for two reasons. The first reason people would buy is for status. Okay, now look at it. For instance, people that buy Rolls Royce, okay, people that patronize Rolls Royce are buying this for status. They're not buying it because other cars can do what Rolls Royce can do. They are buying it because for the kind of status they have attained in life. They need something that could literally compensate that. Nobody ever walks into a Rolls Royce company and say, but Toyota is cheaper now. Nah, it's for status. Now, the second reason people buy is literally for emotion. People buy to satisfy their curiosity. Now, anybody who, if you're in the money niche, you're trying to sell a money-making product, the only reason people are going to buy is literally to alleviate their life, for comfort. So these people, you want to sell to them, you want to sell to their emotion. Let's take for instance the kind of marketing Igbo people use. Igbo people will literally put shoes in your leg, tell you, "Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Look at it. Look at that." When you put it, then they say, "Oh yeah, look at it. Is it not nice on you? Don't you see how you look with it?" Then they are selling to your emotion. By the time you would be thinking about it, you don't know what you just drop your money. So now, what are the things that makes up a good VSO? I don't want to waste time. Hook, that's the starting point. Problem: why should I want to buy your product? Why should I consider you? I literally know I'm coming here because I need money. I literally know I'm coming here because I want to learn how to create ebook. I literally know I'm coming here to learn how to create a website. But exactly, why should I consider you? Most people best describe the problem by telling stories. Some people relate with Nigeria, some people relate with themselves. If you've been through a lot before, starting out a particular thing, your story is going to go a long way in stating the problem because you want to use something people can really relate with. Now, solution. When you're providing the solution, that's where you transition into the features of whatever you have to sell. Oh, literally, this is it. You never told them how to do it. You showed them the process, right? That's why it's very important to take them from a point to another. Okay, if you want to learn how to make money via digital marketing, the first thing you want to do is to pick a product. The next thing is to literally upload to a store, basically, and then marketing, then sell. Do you understand? Then if I literally highlight all of this thing before, then I show you picking a product. I'll tell you, oh, there's a product in the NLIG program. Uploading on the store. The process is in the NLIG program, but I showed you my store. I showed you an already made store. Then I showed you marketing. I use Facebook and Instagram ads. Then I go to my dashboard, show you results I've gotten from Facebook and Instagram ads. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Then by the time I'm done with all of these things, you're already overwhelmed. Do you understand? Then I now say, okay, then providing the solution, then I said, okay, there's a program called the NLIG. This program NLIG will teach you first how to. Now, I know you don't know how to create a store, but I've showed you how a store would look like after you've created it. I've already showed you how it's going to look like when you start running ads. I already showed you the aftermath of how it will look like when you are selling. That is the mistake a lot of people make. You think you're showing people testimonial to woo them. No, you should show them how it's going to feel like. How you start, even if it's 10 naira, even if it's 10,000 naira that you've made. Show them how it literally started. At least it accumulated now. Don't talk to people like you're God. Let them know you're human. Let them know you feel what they feel. And that is the best way to sell to people. Now, from what I wrote here, it says, introduce your product or service as a solution. Oh, there's a program called the NLIG that literally will teach you all of these things. Now, show, don't just tell. Use visuals and testimonial to demonstrate its effectiveness. Oh, it's going to teach you how to run Facebook ads. Do you know how to run Facebook ad? If yes, good. Now take me into your dashboard. I want to see the results you've gotten with this Facebook ad. Do you understand? Now, credibility, build trust by showcasing expertise, certification you don't need. But now, social proof is what we use the most. Do you understand? Social proof is what we use the most. Expertise is literally telling them and randomly answering some question while you're doing your VSL. Call to action. This is where most people get it wrong. Call to action is usually done, usually maybe urgency, you create urgency, scarcity with a time frame. Do you understand? That is the three way to literally close people faster. Or you see somebody say, in the next 5 minutes, if you not do this, blah, 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 you would lose this offer. Scarcity is, oh, this product is just one of its kind. And if right now you do not get it, you walk away from here, you probably might not get to see it again. And if you're going to see it again, it's going to cost times 2 or times 5 of the normal price right now. Do you understand? Visual, it's very important. Don't just talk. Show. Okay? So now let's quickly go into the process of creating the VSL itself. Okay? Now let's quickly go into it. Now, on your smartphone, to create a VSL, the apps you'll be needing is just, you see, as a beginner, the app you'll be needing is just one. Okay? And this is called WPS Office. Now, if you're an iPhone user, you probably, okay, you would have access to WPS. It's either you use WPS or PowerPoint. Do you understand? Anything that can literally help you create a PowerPoint test, a PPT, PowerPoint test, a slide, all of those things and all of those. Now, if you're using WPS, let me show you what WPS is like. You download it on your Play Store. You don't need an X recorder. If you're using a PowerPoint, you need an X recorder, basically your phone recorder, but then you need to map out, crop, and all of those things. So now let's quickly go into using WPS. Now I want to create a VSL as a beginner. I'll download WPS on my smartphone. It's on your Play Store. Then once I'm downloaded it, you probably will be asked to sign in. Okay, you'll be asked to sign in. There's the cracked version of this app, but it's not me that will provide it. If you need it, you go on Google. Literally, you can get it because it requires some subscription. Now, to create your own VSL, VSL is just a visual representation of what you would normally see on your sales page. Now, you click on this create, then click on create. Now, look at it. These are available options of what you can create here. This is a document, an XLS, a PDF, that's a portable document format, a resume, a text, a scanner. Now, what we need here literally is just this PPT. Okay, all of those dramas, scenarios, all of those things I do in my whatever. This is what I do. This is exactly the thing I use. Do you understand? Okay. Now let's quickly get at it. Right. Let's quickly get at it. So you click on PPT. Now you can literally decide to choose from the available templates here. You can decide to choose from the available templates here, but I don't want you to. Literally choose blank. Okay, blank. Okay, you click on this blank. Then we click on blank. So let's wait. Now look at this size. This size is not normal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Meaning for you to, don't forget what we are doing here is to upload on YouTube. And on YouTube, is either you're using this is 4:3. What you want to do is what people, when they rotate their screen, can literally fill up their screen. And the best one is that 9:16. Okay. Now this slide size is not normal. Do you understand? Should be something around the size. The slide size should be around something like, it should be a long one, not a wide one. So how do I literally set that? To literally do this, what I want to do is quite very simple. I'll click on this place. Okay. Literally, okay, before I get into that, let me show you what all of this is for. Okay. Now, if you want to literally do some setting, you click here to add more slide. That means to add another page, a new page. You click on slide. To add picture, that means all those testimonial you want to use. You click on picture. To add a text, you click on text box. Let me proceed. Okay, to add shapes, triangle, rectangle, blah blah blah. You want to form all of those things. You use shape, right? Now, I want to edit this page. Then I click on this, right? There are a lot of things you can do. So now, okay, what I want to do is to, the first thing I want to do is to change the page size. Then I'll click on design. Let me show you what I'm going to. I'll click on design. Now, I'll click on design here. Then we'll go down. Now, this page that we are literally editing is called a slide. Okay. Now, this is it. You see, slide size is in 4:3. We want to change it back to 16:9. Then once you click on it, this is now the normal YouTube size for a video. Do you understand? That is just the purpose of what we just did. It's a normal YouTube size now. If you want to run advert, you probably would use 4:3. You want to create a PowerPoint test to run your adverts, you probably want to use 4:3. But for a YouTube video, you literally want to put it at 16:9. So now let me quickly explain all of this. Now you see all of this button. They literally do a lot. This is for the file. This is to insert. This one is to insert. This is to play. Probably you're done with your slide and you want to look at it's going to be. This is what you use. Now transition. This is how the slide move from a part to the other one. The slide, okay, let me quickly do something. Now, I want to do something here. What I want to do is very simple. So I'll double tap. Once you double tap here, I can say how to make a VSL as a beginner. Do you understand? Then I can decide to, once I click this, I can decide to make it big. Now look at all of those options down. This is to make the text smaller. This is to make the text bigger. This is to make the text bold. This is to change its capitalization and all of those things. There are many options you could literally explore here. You will understand it's quite very easy to use. Now I want to make the text bold. Remember I told you to make the text bold, this thing that says B. I click on it, B. Can you see? Then I'll click on this part. I told you if I want to edit all the documents here, I'll click on this part. Then I'll click here. Then you see. Now I can literally decide to underline. I'm not underlining. I give it bold. I can change the color. To change the color here, it's here. To change the color, the spacing. This one is to make alignments. Okay, if I want it to align to the right, I'll show you. As you can see, it's aligning to the middle. That's because this option is on. If I now want it to align to the right, rather, yeah, it's that. Okay, so let's go run. Okay, so now I want to make it red. Do you understand? The only reason this red is not bright is because of this option. This thing makes something very bold. Do you understand? So I remove it here. You see it's red. Can you see? Can you see? So I can decide to play with this, then to add another slide. Now look at it. You can do it in two ways. You can either plus this or this. You understand? So I'll click on this. Can you see? Then I'll click on this empty one. Then click on it. So this is literally how you can, how you can literally create your VSL. Now let's take for an instance you're done creating the whole VSL. You want to now do something. Now what you want to do is very simple. You now want to record it now. What you want to do is very simple. Now to record it, you can either use this X recorder that I'm using right now, but then it will capture the whole thing on your screen. X recorder can also be used to capture a portion of your screen, but then I'm not going into that, right? So now you click here, then you go to the part that says play. Do you understand? When you click on play, now there's this thing that is here that is called PPT recorder. This literally will help you record the content on the slide alone. Even if you're receiving messages and all of those things, it won't show. It will only record the content on the slides. Only the content on the slide. You can use these things to record successfully. It will just be your background sound. Yeah, the way I'm speaking to you right now, you're not seeing my face. It will just be like that. Then you'll be able to record just your voice to the VSL. Do you understand? It's quite very simple. Once you're done making your VSL, you want to record, so you can upload on YouTube. Then you click on this PPT recorder. Now let's quickly go to the intriguing one. Okay, how do you get testimonial for any product you're selling? Now there's an app called Twitter. There's an app called Twitter. Literally, VSL, you can literally learn from other people, but the best way to make a VSL that converts more is creating one in your tone. Now, you see this X. Literally. Now, for any product I want to sell, there is always going to be somebody making mouth here. If I'm an affiliate on Digistem, let's take for instance, I'm an affiliate on Digistem, right? If I'm an affiliate on Digistem, what I will do is to search for Digistem. Okay, what I will do is to search for Digistem. Then once I search for Digistem, I'll literally see a lot of people posting, I made blah, blah, blah. Can you see? These are testimonials. These are things I'll be like, oh, this blah, blah, blah made in a week. If I'm selling for Digistem, do you understand? But now let's take an instance. You're selling for seller. The right word to use here is try seller. A lot of people make mouths with try seller. Now see. This is somebody, this is somebody withdrawing. This is somebody withdrawing 415. This is somebody doing 116. This is a lot of people. These are testimonials you can literally use. Okay, you can say 531,000 naira made in a single week. This is another one made in a week. Blah blah blah. You already know how the story goes, right? The making testimonial is quite very simple. Just search for it, you'll get it. Do you understand? Search for it. People are always making out on this Twitter. Do you understand? So another way to literally create your VSL is using PowerPoints. But this one requires special techniques. You need to know how to create PowerPoints. You can literally check YouTube to know how to do it. But then with this, you will be able to create a VSL. And once you're done creating, recording, what you want to do is to upload on YouTube. All right, so where's my YouTube stuff? You upload on YouTube. What you do is to record, you upload on YouTube. Here are samples of some of the VSL I've literally created. Now, these are samples of, if you need VSLs from this S part, now look at this VSL for an instance. This is a VSL for an instance, can you see? If you want to do what this person is doing, okay? Now, this person actually is using an app I don't know that is using for this background, whatever. But then for his image, yeah, this is something that you can use this X recorder to do. Now, if you don't know how to do it, I literally explain it in my course on how to use X recorder to make videos like this. How you show your face, and then explain whatever. This is something you can also do. VSL can also be in portrait format, but then I usually prefer my VSL being in a widescreen. This is from Sam Harvard 5 years ago. This is sorry, from 4 years ago. This is from Sam Harvard 4 years ago.
Real
Do you
estate
understand?
company in the world, they do not own one
Now,
single.
another thing is, when creating a VSL, it's very important you literally sound very well. It's very important. Do not sound desperate. Do not sound poor. Do not sound like you are in need. Please. It's very important. How you literally present yourself would mean a lot. Literally means a lot. Do you understand? People don't want to buy from somebody they feel cannot provide solution. People want to buy from an authority. You are literally doing this in your room. There's no reason why you should be shy. There's no reason why you should be scared. Okay? Get all of this and excel. Do you understand? If you need links to all this webinar, you can literally, send me a message, and we'll be able to do all of those things. Okay? All right. Thank you.